Hi, Tom Cole, the coach for Buckeye Cable and BCSN, and welcome in to another edition of Sports Flash. And it's really a fun interview for me. A really good friend, Coach Jim Strall, head coach at Ursula High School, St. Ursula, here in town. And Jim, congratulations, building the program. Last year 3, this year 6 so far. Yeah. We're heading in this direction. You're playing a lot of young ladies, a couple that we talked to here tonight that are extremely talented, a couple of good seniors that have helped you out along the way, building that foundation. You're getting there, and the girls are doing the right things. How hard is it, Jim, I don't think the average person understands, to build a program? What goes into that, when you're trying to build it and get that upswing?
Well, it's hard because you're trying to bring some of the girls in to play at your school that's not known for basketball.
Right.
And when you're trying to build it up, it's like trying to sell them a bill of goods that you're 3 and 18 and you can make a difference here at this program.
Right.
Which a lot of them sit back and think, no, I don't think I can, but they actually can, or we wouldn't be talking to them. And it's a steep climb, but we're starting to show a little progress. It's starting to turn around slowly right now.
I think you're showing a lot of progress, Jimmy. I really do. I've watched you on BCSN. I've seen your ladies play hard. They've learned the fundamentals, and again, you have the core of young people that's what you win a championship with. Yeah, I saw a lot of sophomores there that can play the game. What's the toughest thing to teach a young lady in the game of basketball? Because you're a great basketball player yourself. I played against you. I know what a good basketball player you are. What's the toughest thing to teach, Jim?
It's just trying to teach them trust and to believe in each other and not worry about who's scoring or who's getting the points or the accolades. It's hard. I tell them all the time, I go, heck, just by me showing up, I was guaranteed 10 rebounds. I'm guaranteeing you 10 rebounds and 10 points, and you don't have to run a play for me.
Right.
And that's what I try and tell some of them, that, hit the backboard and rebound. The main thing is with girls, if you watch a lot, I try and teach them foul the flight of the ball. So if you're shooting a 15, 18-footer, most girls, and a lot of guys too, will turn around and just look at the basket and get ready to box out. I was always brought up and I fouled the flight of the ball. That's the way I brought my daughters. So you'll see a lot of shots that are air balls where I'm grabbing them, and my daughters and some of the girls now are starting to grab them and put them back in.
Right.
Where you see other girls look up at the rim, and my kids and some of my girls now will grab it and actually lay it in. I just tell them, make sure you point to them, tell them nice pass.
Well, that's interesting, Jim, because I read an article about Larry Bird one time, and he would spend his summers, build his own basketball court on his farm, and he would spend his summers having people throw the ball off of the rim, like shoot it, but not trying to make the shot, but trying to, long, short, off the board, whatever. So he got to the point where it became instinctive, where he knew how the ball was coming, depending on where the ball was shot, what angle it was shot, the trajectory of the shot. He knew how it was going to come off.
Right.
And then he would position himself, just what you're talking about, to get in a position for the putback and get a bucket. And it's a learned skill. It really is.
I was never, they really got on me one time about boxing out. And I'm averaging a dozen rebounds a game. Okay, well, I made sure I boxed out my opponent the next couple games, and my rebounding total went down to about 4 or 5.
Right.
And the coach just told me, just go back and do what you were doing. Because like you said,
You're
I'm watching the ball instead of I'm sliding over here because I'm, pretty good angle where it's going to come off at. And I would usually grab it.
Yeah, I played against you. You're a great rebounder. When you're teaching the young ladies, Jim, is it also something learning how to close games out? Learning how to, are you playing well, but now we got to finish. Right. Is that something for the young kids? It's a hard thing sometimes? Yeah,
it is, because a lot of times they fail to realize you're up 5, you got the ball, you don't need to score. But then you'll see somebody, well, I was wide open, coach, I shot.
Right.
Well, I understand that, but the clock's your enemy now, not the other team. And that's what we try and teach that a little bit, especially at the end of quarters, halftime, third quarter. Look at how much time's on the clock and look how we're playing and slow it down. Let's see if we can get the last shot.
The women's game today, Jim, has become, in high school, it's become so athletic. Yeah. They used to say the women's game was played below the rim and all that, but I watch the gals today, I see spin moves, great passes, beating people off the dribble. They can all shoot threes. I mean, this game has become extremely athletic for the ladies.
Mm-hmm. It has. They're shooting the ball better and better. They're handling the ball better and better. I think a lot of it is they just, watch guys, and a lot of them grow up playing with guys, and you learn a lot from that. It's hard to teach. A lot of kids just know it, but if you put the time in, you can come to grips with it.
Jim Strall, on behalf of Buckeye Cable and BCSN, I know the great job that you and your staff do with the young ladies at Ursula. I know you teach the right things on the court, in the community, and in the classroom. They're very lucky to have you, and I know that we're going to see Ursula in basketball keep doing this, and good luck in the tournament. I know good things are coming, Jimmy.
Appreciate it.
All
Tom.
right.
Thanks a lot.
My honor. Tom Cole, the coach for Buckeye Cable and BCSN.